Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense moving into a bunch formation. And here's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. On the run, it's Ortiz. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Anderson. He's running out of time here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. They can't stop him. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Volunteers pick up enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. As a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a solid game to pick up the first down of what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back, it's Anderson. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Frank Orton's second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks that one right through. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. As a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the Vols will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Breaks. No shot to bring him down. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good batter. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down,
he'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is...
And is intercepted. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and falls incomplete.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So one possession game, they'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown for the U. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Another positive game by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And on first down, right back to the running game. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Canes expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. To throw, it's Anderson. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.